are live in Colquitt County for Creekside and the Colquitt County Packers as the night sky rises here in Moultrie, Georgia. 6:30, 67 degrees, 11 miles per hour winds greets us as we head into this night of baseball. Creekside, the Packers in what you might now notice as a audio-only stream as Schlick Sports keeps us found out around 4 hours ago. This was going to be possible. And tonight, we got some high school baseball action live for you. Taking a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game between the Packers and the Knights. For Creekside, Sean Aschenfelder will lead off and be in center field. Connor Belizik, the DH, batting second. Ty Martineau, the shortstop, batting third, followed by Carson McFarland at third. Michael Bysham in right. Adam Harvey at first. Gavin Strump behind the plate and batting seventh. Batting eighth and ninth, Parker Morton, who is playing second, and Hunter Schlegel, who is out in left. On the bump now for Creekside is Matt Bysham, and for the Colquitt Packers, leading things off, Bryce Roberts, followed by Mason Moore, Cam Cook, Jackson Chambers batting cleanup. Adam Beverly will be batting fifth and playing shortstop in the sixth spot. Tyson Hobby and 7-8-9, Caden Parker, Jake Walker, and Hayden Hembry. On the mound tonight for the Packers, Bowen DeRosso, as this should be a good matchup between these two teams. Creekside coming off of their opening day win just 2 days ago against Atlantic Coast, in which they defeated the Stingrays 9-2. The Packers enter this one with a 4-2 record. Now a few weeks into their season, their head coach, Brandon Brock, his third year as head coach of the Packers, former Lee County high school player and coach. This team coming off of a 6-2 win over Cario. Their losses this season have come to Coffee, who's got a 4-0 record. That was a 4-2 final. And the Thomas County Central, who are 4-1 on the season. That was a 5-0 loss. This is a team that has a lot of history, over 120 years of Packer baseball here in Colquitt County, as they ready to take on the Creekside Knights for just the second time in program history. They met once back in 2020 where Creekside won 4-1. The Knights got their sophomore out on the bump, who will act most likely as their ace as the season goes along. The Knights are 4-4 all-time against Georgia teams. Can they get their fifth W tonight? We're going to send you down to the field now for the starting lineups and the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to introduce the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Creekside Knights, leading off, playing center field, number 20, Sean Aschenfelder. Batting second, designated hitter spot, number 3, Connor Belizik. On the mound for the Knights, number 10, Matt Bysham. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 5, Ty Martino. Batting fourth, playing third base, number 19, Carson McFarland. Batting fifth, in right field, number 6, Michael Bysham. Batting sixth, at first base for the Knights, number 14, Adam Harvey. Batting seventh, behind the plate, number 13, Gavin Stimp. Batting eighth, playing second base, number 1, Parker Morton. And batting ninth, playing left field, number 8, Hunter Swizzle. And Coach Chris King and the remainder of the Creekside Knights. And now, for our own Colquitt County Packers. Leading off, playing second base, number 12, Bryce Roberts. Batting second, playing right field, number 10, Mason Moore. Batting third, playing left field, number 5, Cam Cook. Batting fourth, in the third base spot, number 33, Jackson Chambers. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, number 15, Adam Beverly. In the designated Lightsey. Number 4, Brady DeRosso. Number 7, Carter Summerlin. Number 8, Cook Tompkins. Number 14, Gavin Wingate. Number 22, Cole Holder. Number 24, Logan Plymel. Number 32, Gage Eubanks. And number 42, Charlie Thornton. And the Packer coaching staff, led by head coach Brandon Brock, includes Ryan Davis, Tyler Hembry, Ethan Hopper, Kurt Woodall, and Matt Crosby. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play ball.
And it is time for baseball here on Schlick Sports between Creekside and Colquitt County. Taking one more look at the starting lineups for tonight's game, brought to you by Troy Silhan with Bank of England Mortgage. Leading things off for the Creekside Knights, Sean Aschenfelder, followed by Connor Belizik and Ty Martineau. Carson McFarland will be in the cleanup spot for the Creekside Knights. Michael Bysham batting fifth. Adam Harvey batting sixth for the Creekside Knights. In the seventh spot, Gavin Strump. And 8-9, Parker Morton and Hunter Schlegel. On the field for the Colquitt County Packers, Cam Cook in left, Caden Parker in center, Mason Moore out in right. At first base, Jake Walker on the other side of the diamond. In the hot corner, Jackson Chambers, Adam Beverly. Out at shortstop, and Bryce Roberts at second base. Behind the plate is Hayden Hembry, and out on the mound, Bowen DeRosso. The freshman stands at 5'11", 185, got a fastball at 85 miles per hour and an 8.5 perfect game grade in the outfield. The sun's setting out here at Packer Park in Colquitt County. The sun's setting out behind the left field wall, 67 degrees as the sun sets. Winds blowing in from left field at 11 miles per hour. And Sean Aschenfelder will lead things off for the Creekside Knights. He steps up to the plate. The Knights wearing all black uniforms, black pants with the red pinstripe up the side, black jerseys, red numbers. As Aschenfelder awaits the first pitch, here it is. It's a fastball chopped over to second base, fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw to first gets Aschenfelder one down in the top of the first inning. Belizik up to the plate now for Creekside. Aschenfelder grounds out on the first pitch of the game. And Belizik, the DH, now up to the plate, the freshman catcher. A name you'll expect to hear a lot of this year. Takes strike one, low and away. Just catching the zone. The 0-1 to Belizik. Off-speed pitch, fouled away down the first base side. Now 0-2 on the Knights DH. Gavin Strump, the senior, in the catcher spot for tonight's ballgame. Belizik sliding into that DH role, as I mentioned. He slaps one opposite field through the 3-4 gap into right field. Connor Belizik on base for the Creekside Knights. And that'll bring up Ty Martineau.
That'll bring to the plate for the Knights shortstop, number 5.
So Belizik goes the opposite way with the fastball on an 0-2 count. Good show of hitting there by the freshman. And now the shortstop, Martineau, will step into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch to Martineau will be a balk. DeRosso made a move to the plate, and then the freshman just suddenly stopped, didn't release the pitch, so Belizik will advance out to second base. So Martineau's got a runner in scoring position. DeRosso still now on the mound. And it looks like head coach Brandon Brock is going to go meet with him. Wonder if it's something with the mound out there, as there was a game previous to this one. And it looks like they're checking on the spot right in front of the rubber. They're bringing out a towel. I think they're going to dry it off a little bit. So, a little pause in the action here as we await Martineau's at bat. One gone, runner on second, Belizik. How about the start for Connor Belizik to this season? 3 plate appearances, 2 at-bats. Doubled in a run in that opener against Atlantic Coast. Has a single in the top of the first as the crowd disperses up at the mound. Now Martineau to the plate. Breeze makes it a chilly one out here at Colquitt County. Does not help that I forgot my pants at the hotel. And I can thank head coach Chris King for his jacket. As Martineau takes a strike, throw down to check on Belizik at second, not in time. Belizik had a really good size lead at second base. The catcher, Hembry, decided to keep him honest. Let him know he's not afraid to throw down. The 0-1. Got Martineau on the shin. Runners on first and second for Creekside. And Carson McFarland to the plate. This freshman, Bowen DeRosso, they wanted to get him a start. He's going to be a really good player. They wanted to get him some experience against a team he's not too familiar with before they get into these big region games in Georgia. He's in a tough spot here. 2 on, 1 out. Carson McFarland up at the dish. The Flagler College commit can mash up at the plate. He takes strike 1. Right at the knees there. Good pitch, looked to be a fastball, which is what DeRosso's been relying on for the most part in this first inning. Hembrook set up high. Runners go. Pitch skips to the backstop. Belizik's going for the plate. The throw. Got him. Belizik hesitated rounding third. The pitcher, DeRosso, was slow getting to home plate. Martineau advanced to third on the play. It looked like it was going to be not a very close play at the plate, but Belizik ended up making it pretty close in the end. However, the throw beat him and the tag got him in time. 2 gone, Martineau on third, 1-1. And now make it 2-1 as the pitch outside on McFarland. Two balls and a strike, off-speed pitch outside. 3-1 on McFarland. Carson last year with Creekside tied with Sean Aschenfelder for the team lead in extra base hits. He takes ball 4, a fastball away. Runners at the corners now for Michael Bisham.
Right fielder, number 6, Michael Bisham.
Bisham came up clutch multiple times for Creekside last season up at the dish. He's a guy who possesses a lot of pop at the plate. Hit .250 last season. Bisham, in opening night against Atlantic Coast, was 0 for 2, but reached on a walk and an error. Which is ruled a hit, the error, on Game Changer, I believe. So either or. We'll give Mike a hit. Takes a pitch away for ball one. Working out of the stretch, DeRosso. Pitch below the knees. 2-0. DeRosso struggling to find the zone. Adam Harvey on deck for Creekside. 2 gone and 2 on. The 2-0 pitch, low and in the dirt. 3 balls, no strikes. Michael Bysham, the best hitter's count you can get. Threat of a bases loaded situation looms. Runner on first goes. Pitch called strike. Throw down to second. Won't get McFarland. Martineau going to the plate. He'll score standing. Creekside takes a 1-0 lead. McFarland took second base. I don't think the Knights were banking on the catcher Hembry throwing down to second. The throw took a hop on, I believe Roberts was fielding the throw down. Skipped away. McFarland was safe as Bysham sends one back to the pitcher, DeRosso, who flips to first in time for out number 3. However, Creekside takes a 1-0 lead when Ty Martineau steals home on the throwdown, trying to get McFarland taken second. Our score, Knights 1, Packers nothing. Heading into the bottom of the first on Schlick Sports.
They are back together again and talking sports in Jacksonville. Brent Martineau and former Jags player Austin Lane from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. on all the social media platforms, and for the first time ever in Jacksonville, a 24/7 streaming network. It's Action Sports Jax 24/7. Download the Action News Jax Now app and get sports all day every day. It's on Roku, Apple TV, Google TV, and many other platforms. Action Sports Jax 24/7 and the new Brent and Austin Show, 10 a.m. until 1 p.m.
Back in Colquitt County, Creekside with the 1-0 lead over the Packers after Ty Martineau scored in the top of the first inning. Time now to take a look at the starting lineups, brought to you by Troy Salehan with Bank of England Mortgage. The Packers batting order, they're led off by the second baseman Bryce Roberts, followed by Mason Moore and Cam Cook. Jackson Chambers batting in the cleanup spot, followed by Adam Beverly and Tyson Hobby, the DH. 7, 8, 9, Parker, Walker, Hembry out on the field for the Creekside Knights. They got Hunter Schlegel in left, Sean Ashenfelder in center, Michael Bysham out in right, Adam Harvey, man in first base for the Knights, Carson McFarland at third, Martineau, Morton up the middle, Gavin Strump behind the plate, and out on the mound is the sophomore Matthew Bysham. Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Roberts will lead things off against the Knights sophomore, who emerged as their top arm throughout last season. Standing at 6'0", 175, Bysham possesses a sinker, changeup and a slider. That sinker sitting in the mid-80s. As Roberts steps into the batter's box, the lefty awaits the first pitch from Matt Bysham. Misses for ball one. Bysham, fast worker on the mound out of the full windup. His next pitch is fouled straight back. 1-1. Roberts, pitcher, catcher, and an infielder. Freshman getting the start at second base. Takes strike two on the inside part of the plate. A ball and 2 strikes on Bryce Roberts. The windup and the pitch. This is for ball 2. The 2-2 from Bisham. Chop foul off the foot of Bryce Roberts. He stays alive. Roberts has been late here in this first plate appearance. This one he sends out to second base, fielded by Morton. Throw to first in time. 1 up, 1 down to start the first inning.
Number 10, Mason
Mason
Moore.
Moore up to the plate now for the Packers. Out in right field in tonight's ball game. Moore, a senior. Bats lefty. First pitch. Strike at the knees. Bisham quickly fires again, and Moore way behind the sinker for strike 2. 0-2. Again the pitch. Up high for ball 1. One nothing Creekside leads. 1 gone in the bottom of the first. And Bisham gets Moore looking at the pitch on the inside part of the plate. 2 gone now.
Now batting for the Packers.
And Cam Cook will step up. The Packers in their white pinstripe uniforms with black sleeves. They have a yellow Packers written across their chest as Cook takes ball 1. Mentioned Bisham, a fast worker out on the mound. He gets the ball back, gets the sign, and he pitches. It does not take long as Cook fouls one away. 1-1. Bisham, full windup, fires low and away for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now on Cam Cook. Bisham gets a foul tip for strike 2. Just kind of noticing he gets the sign from Strump, and he's into the windup before Strump can get the glove set. He's ready to go. The 2-2 to short. Skips under the glove of Ty Martineau into left field. Cook will reach on a single.
That'll bring to the plate for the Packers.
So 1 on,
Number
2 away.
Jackson Chambers.
And Jackson Chambers to the plate. That was solid contact to the left side. Took a little skip. Martineau was working to his right. Went in between his glove and his left foot. Strike 1 on the first pitch to Chambers. Cook is on first base. Not a very big lead from him, but Bisham will check on him anyways. He's safe. The 0-1. Grounded to short. Martineau fields, gets the force at second. 4 out. Number 3. Bisham allows a single, but no further damage. Heading into the top of the second inning. It's 1-0 Creekside.
Hey Creekside baseball fans, tonight's game is brought to you by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Just like a skilled batter stepping up to the plate, Brightway Insurance hits it out of the park every time. As one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies, they've got a lineup that covers all the bases: home, auto, boat, RV, you name it. They handle everything from jewelry to small business insurance. And here's the best part. With access to over 60 carriers, they're like having a whole team working for you. Let Brandon and his team play ball on your behalf, finding the perfect policy for the perfect price. Don't let your current agent strike out on service. Switch to Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text 904-297-7970. Play ball with confidence. With Brightway, you're always safe at home.
Top of the second inning now on Schlick Sports. 1-0 Creekside is our score. Adam Harvey will lead things off for the Knights against the freshman DeRosso, who got hit around a little bit as Harvey fouls one away for strike one. At the top of the first inning, he was greeted by Aschenfelder, who had a solid contact on his ground out to second. Then Belizik went the opposite way for a single as Harvey takes one inside for ball one. Then hit Martineau with the pitch. McFarland reached on a walk. Got a little help on the base paths as Belizik was thrown out trying for home on a wild pitch. Harvey sends one to second. Fielded cleanly, the throw to first in time from Roberts.
Now batting for the Knights.
And DeRosso starts the top of the second the same way he started the top of the first. The ground out to second base. One gone. Gavin Strump to the plate for Creekside. Strump, the catcher for Creekside, making his first start of the season. First pitch to him is outside for ball one. Strump was one of the more consistent hitters for Creekside up at the plate last season. Possesses the ability to bunt the ball really effectively, especially down the first baseline. Saw that come into effect quite a few times as he takes a ball for ball 2-0. With one away in the top of the second, the 2-0 pitch. Pop foul down the first base side for strike one. Strump last year at .268 with a .397 on-base percentage. 10 RBIs for him in his junior season. 2-1 count. Thought about it, and it's a late called strike two, loaned away. Think they might have decided that Strump swung at that pitch. 2-2. Here's the two-strike pitch out of the stretch with nobody on. It's slapped into right. Coming in on it and not getting there is Mason Moore. It's down for a single. Gavin Strump goes the opposite way. 1 on, 1 out. And Parker Morton will step up to the plate. Almost a carbon copy of that first inning so far for DeRosso, as starts off with forcing a ground ball to second, then someone goes opposite field for a single. Noticing a lot, these Creekside Knights are late on what DeRosso's giving them. A lot of opposite field. They're just getting it on the inside. They're getting their hands out in front. They're able to force it the opposite way, but there's a pinch runner over at first base for Strump. Zach Jackson. Parker Morton fouls one back. for strike one. Creekside hit .205 in their 2 preseason games against St. Augustine and Bishop Kenny. Called strike, catching the plate, the low away part of the zone. It's 0-2 on Morton. Creekside in their game against Atlantic Coast, mustering just 4 hits. The 0-2 to Morton, fouled back, he stays alive. Parker pinch hit for Aiden Benechek in the 5th. Wednesday night and struck out. Looking for better fortunes here, down 0-2. Runner on first goes is Jackson. Pitch a ball, throw to second. Takes a hop, skip, and a jump. Jackson safe at second base. Believe Jackson would have beat the throw, but it would have been a pretty close play. Another short throw from the catcher, Hembry, took Roberts on a hop. So Jackson takes second base, and it's 1-2 on Parker Morton. Morton, in his junior season for the Creekside Knights, impressed at JV and earned the call-up midway through last season. An infielder, utility man for the Knights, as he sends one the opposite way, backhanded by the first baseman. Close play at first. He beat Morton to the bag. A great play by Jake Walker at first base. As that was a worm burner to first. Jackson advances to third. Schlegel to the plate with a runner on third and 2 gone now in the top of the second inning. He takes strike one at the belt. That was good movement on that pitch. Looked originally like it was going to be high, but came down to the last second into the zone. Oh, 0-1. Schlegel late on the fastball, 0-2. Hunter Schlegel, 0 for 2, reaching on a walk and an error against Atlantic Coast. 0-2 pitch up high for ball 1. The 1-2. At the knees for strike 3. So DeRosso escapes the runner on third jam. However, Creekside still with the 1-0 advantage as we enter the bottom of the second live on Schlick Sports.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. We specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Time now for the bottom of the second inning. As we got 5, 6, 7 due up for the Packers. Adam Beverly, Tyson Hobby, and Caden Parker, as Beverly steps up to the plate to face Matt Bisham. Beverly getting the start at shortstop. We're going to take a look at the stats last year for Matt Bisham as he's making his first pitching appearance of this 2024 season. He goes into the full windup, fires strike one on Adam Beverly. Bisham last year in 11 games started 7 of them. Had a 2-1 record with a 2.55 ERA. Looped out into shallow right. Parker Morton, the second baseman, makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down to start the bottom of the second. Bisham struck out 45 in 38 and a third innings of work, while only walking 10. Fills up the strike zone, and his stuff not easy to hit. Led Knights pitchers in ground ball percentage. So he gets strike 1 on Hobby. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2 on the slider from Bisham. Working fast. He's back into the windup. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and he got him chasing at the slider for strike 3. 2 up, 2 quickly down in the bottom of the second inning. Caden Parker now up to face Bisham. Parker in center field tonight for the Packers. First pitch from Bisham, he shows bunt, pops it foul over the screen. Strike 1. Bisham, I think, the fact that he works fast helps him a lot. You look at Caden Parker, he stepped in that batter's box and only got a couple seconds to get in there before Bisham fires as this one grounded to first. Harvey steps on the base. 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the second inning. Matt Bisham picking up where he left off last season. It's 1-0 Creekside heading into the top of the third.
Triple Crown Fence is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports. Transform your space with our high-quality fences. Whether you're looking for privacy, security, or a touch of elegance, we've got you covered. At Triple Crown Fence, we pride ourselves on craftsmanship and durability. Our expert team ensures a seamless installation process so you can enjoy peace of mind and enhance your property's curb appeal. Call us today at 305-331-9377 for a free estimate. Your dream fence is just a phone call away. Do your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. They're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. Come visit them on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today at 904-268-6993.
Back for the top of the third now is Creekside with a 1-0 advantage over the Colquitt County Packers. Sean Ashenfelder takes a ball high, top of the order up for Creekside in the top of the third inning. And after that ball that reached the backstop, Hayden Hembry out to talk to his freshman on the mound just momentarily. DeRosso has had his ups and downs through the first 2 innings. Stuff has looked good. He's just got to be more consistent in finding the strike zone. As Ashenfelder takes what looks to be a slider, low and away, 2-0. Ashenfelder grounded out to second his first time up. The 2-0 pitch, up high, ball 3. Belizik on deck. And Ashenfelder threat on the base paths when he gets on. We'll see if he has the green light on 3-0. He does not. Take strike 1. Three balls and a strike on Sean Ashenfelder. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Count goes full. Ashenfelder against Atlantic Coast. 1 for 3 with a sacrifice flying to single. The 3-2. Opposite field, back to second base. Roberts has been a busy man. He's recorded the first outs of each of the first 3 innings now as he retires. Ashenfelder at first base. Belizik to the plate now with 2 down, with 1 away in the third. Belizik singled to right field his first time up. Creekside has not pulled anything yet. They've been going opposite field as Belizik swings at strike 1 all night long. Nothing to the left side of second base. Belizik laid on the fastball for strike 2. 0-2 count on Connor Belizik. The pitch from Durasso. Curveball. Blown away. 1-2. Creekside with the 1-0 lead. 1 gone in the top of the third. Pitch to Belizik. High for ball 2. Count back even at 2 strikes. The 2-2 gets Belizik swinging for strike 3. 2 up, 2 down. To start the third inning, Martineau up with 2 gone. It's always kind of fun when we go on the road with Ty Martineau. Hearing the PA announcers. That's the second or third time we've heard Martino. Most of the time in the Jacksonville area is, we'll disregard that story as Martineau grounds out to first base to retire the side. Durasso with a clean third inning. It's 1-0 Creekside heading into the bottom of the third. You are listening to Creekside Baseball live on Schlick Sports.
First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall at 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Creekside Baseball is brought to you by Troy Silhan with Bank of England Mortgage. Pitching changes brought to you by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, and Triple Crown Fence. Call today at 305-331-9377. Bottom of the third inning now on Schlick Sports as It is a 1-0 Creekside ball game. Matt Bysham faces Jake Walker to start off the bottom of the third inning, and he greets him with strike one. Bysham allowing just one hit for the first 7 he's faced. He gets Walker way out in front of strike two. Full windup, the 0-2 pitch. Just high for ball one. For 1-2. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bysham changes his number from 22 to 10 this season. As the sophomore with a good changeup, just missing. Might have been outside. Now 3-2. I think Creekside thought they had him right there. Now the 3-2. Over to second. Morton throws to first. In time, one away. So Hayden Hembry, the catcher, up with one away. Hembry with the start behind the plate. Bysham now has set down the last 5 he's seen. And there's strike one to Hayden Hembry. Sounds like we'll have some background music now from the soccer stadium. As Bysham misses for ball one. The 1-1 pitch is a slider low and away, but he caught Hembry swinging. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. Matt Bysham now set down 6 straight. 2 gone in the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the order in Bryce Roberts. First pitch to Roberts, low in the dirt, ball one. Two on Roberts after the pitch in the dirt. The 2-0, full windup. The pitch, way late on the sinker. 2 balls and a strike now on Roberts. Opponents hit just 201 against Matt Bysham last season. 2-1 fouled away. Down the third base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bysham looking to set him down 1-2-3 for the second inning in a row. The 2-2. Taken just below the strike zone. Full count now. That sinker has been dominant in this game. We'll see if Bysham throws it here. Looks like the changeup on 3-2 that's fouled back. Staying alive, Roberts. Bysham steps off the bump. Back on. A deep breath, full windup, payoff pitch. Popped up in foul territory in the left field side. It's going to bounce foul just in front of the fence. Martineau and Schlegel, along with McFarland, were all running after that one. No one ended up very close to it. Full count. We'll do it again. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4. Roberts draws the walk.
For the Colquitt County Packers,
Mason
right
Moore up
fielder,
to the plate.
Number 10, Mason Moore.
So the first base runner now in 8 batters. For the Colquitt Packers, and Mason Moore is struck out looking back in the first. Quick pickoff move to first base. Not in time. Time called as the umpire will dust off home plate real fast. 1-0 Creekside, our score. They lead Colquitt County. Throw over to first again. Not in time. First pitch to Moore. Misses for ball 1. Bisham struggling a little more than he has in previous innings to find the zone. Trying to get it back together. He throws it high for ball 2. And Coach Robbie McCloskey will go out and have a chat with the sophomore. Bisham had not gotten into a 3-ball count in the first 2 innings. He's done that now twice in the 3 batters he's faced. Here in the bottom of the 3rd, Mason Moore in a 2-0 spot. Got a chance to get it to another 3-ball count right here. Miklovsky. Long chat out there with Bisham. Still out on the bump. Now looks like they're talking with the infield umpire. The infield umpire runs back to his spot. Miklovsky retreats back to the dugout. The 2-0 pitch coming up. The 2-0. Fouled away. 2-1 now. Throw over to first, not in time.